just take a moment to reflect and say a quick prayer. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to welcome everyone to Faneuil Hall in Boston, the cradle of liberty right here. It's where the dreams of America were born, right here in this very place where we are. It's just not just in the history books, but Boston is personal. Like many of you, I grew up in this city, I was born in this city, I lived every single day of my life in this city, and I love this city. It's where my family's American dreams came true. As Terry mentioned, my parents came from Ireland with a little more than the clothes on their back. My mother's here with us today, so I want to say hello to her. Work they could find. It was hard work. But they came to a city with open arms and a welcoming city. With a union behind them, they got a chance. It wasn't easy, it wasn't a fair deal, but it was an honest deal. They worked hard every single day of their life. So they built a home. They helped build a community, and they support each other. Because everyone in this room knows it takes a village to create a city. And mine did too. As Terry said 2 years ago, many of you in this room helped me to be elected mayor of the city of Boston, the city that I love so much. I want to thank you for that opportunity. Everything I do is about making sure everyone's dream becomes a reality. No matter where they come from, their race or their gender, who they love or how they worship. If you're willing to work hard in America, you deserve a fair chance and a fair deal. It's as simple as that. Everyone in this room is working for that. This is what's my priority as mayor of the city of Boston. We're opening financial empowerment centers to help families build wealth. We're fighting for pay equity and family leave for all workers. And we're working with unions and employers to make sure apprentice pathways are there to help people out of poverty and help thousands of low-income workers find a job. It's important that we need a strong economy. And that strong economy needs strong consumers, that strong economy needs strong communities, strong families, and sustainable growth. Not everyone seems to understand these facts though. We read the paper too often. We see that in Congress, they can't agree on the most important basics of our country to move our country forward. One side seems to be busy trying to repeal the health care law that allows people the opportunities of health care. Others are trying to block sensible gun legislation so we can make sure that our streets are safe. And others are working to investigate Planned Parenthood. It's never been more clear. We need a champion in the White House for human rights, for working families, and for the American working dream. Here in Boston, we know what it takes to make a championship. President of the United States, we need somebody who's battle tested. Somebody who fights hard and is also smart. Somebody who makes everyone around them better. Champion who just doesn't talk the talk, that backs it up with their actions and gets the job done. There's only one candidate for president that fits that description. She's standing right behind me. She's a champion for children. She's a champion for health care for all Americans. She's a global leader on human rights. She's a champion for America around the world. She's dedicated her entire life to helping others so that their American dreams can come true as well. Nobody comes closer to her experience. Nobody comes closer to her achievements. And just as important, she has heart. And she's got grit. And she's got the job to be the next president of the United States of America. Because when I look at the candidates, we see where we are in the this country at this particular moment. We see what's happening in Washington, D.C. As a state representative, I understood that we needed Washington. As a mayor, I understand more than ever. And I understand that mayors around the country are working because Congress isn't moving forward. We're joined today by a lot of elected officials. If it wasn't for our state senators and our sheriffs and our state representatives and our city councils doing the work that Congress is supposed to be doing, we'd be in a lot worse shape. We need somebody in the corner of us who understands who can build those relations. There's no one else who can build those relations. We have Congress people here too as well. Our delegation understands it. The rest of the delegation don't understand it. You know, in Boston, we're working to make sure that we have good, strong police-community relations. We're working to house the homeless. We're working to fight addiction. We're working to help women escape from human trafficking. And we're also working for paid equity and paid parental leave. We're doing that in the city of Boston. Secretary Clinton said as long as she's been in public service, women's issues aren't just women's issues. They're human rights. They're workplace issues. They want people in the future. When I speak to employee groups and labor groups, and there's many of you in this room today, I want to thank you. This is what I said. It's 2015. It's time we stop talking about the gender equity gap and started to make it a reality right now. As the elections come forward, we're all employers. It's up to us to make that difference. So in 2016, it's time we stop talking about having a woman as president. It's time we go out and make it a reality.